Top 10 Best Turkish Series You Must Watch Before You Die. Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel where you explore a lot of tremendous series. Today let's talk about some fantastic Turkish series that you must watch once in your life, I mean before you pass away. So we are here with some collection of worth watching superb Turkish series. Before we get into the video, grab a barrel of your popcorn with you, grasp a mug of coffee and watch the video till the end. So let's get started without wasting the time because I know you guys are already excited enough. Number 10. Lifeline. Lifeline is a heartbreaking story of a young lady, Nefis, who is brutally mistreated by her stony-hearted husband. The story starts from a girl who is a child when sold to a psycho-powerful businessman named Vedat for marriage. The inhuman businessman captured the innocent girl and started violence on her. She tries to get rid of him and escapes, but all in vain. She struggles to the fullest to aware his son about his father's every beating and his reality. This drama got the tremendous attention of audience on the entry of character of Tahir, who belonged to a conservative family and recently has a crush on Nefis. But soon he realizes that she is already married and observes traces of abuses on Nefis's wrist. Nefis will experience the true love with Tahir. Unexpected suspense occurs in the drama with the question, will Nefis be able to escape from her evil husband? Will the love of Nefis and Tahir get its destination? The series was awarded for superb story. Number 9. The Pit. The Pit revolves around the story of a perilous neighborhood named The Pit, driven by a noble mafia family called Kokobali. Idris Kokobali is the supervisor of the family and does everything in order to protect or facilitate his family and the members of Jukur. Drugs are strictly prohibited in this neighborhood. He is an influential person having 4 sons. He shows kindness to those who respect him, ruthless against those who initiate the quarrel. The Kokobali family turns upside down and meet the critical situation with the arrival of Vartolu, who's a strong and selfish rival who wants to sell drugs. Here's the greatest twist series among the audience when the youngest son of Kokobali lives far away. He prefers to live each day instead of thinking about tomorrow and got married one night, but unfortunately a tragedy will change his life and compel him to take his brother's place and select as the leader of Joker and enter into the new war. Number 8. Orphan Flowers. Orphan Flowers is a heartbreaking plot that highlights the issue and difficulties of young girls who live in an orphanage. Moreover, this drama beautifully explores the background of people who live in an orphanage. The story initiates with the 16-year-old girl named Ilil, who was harassed by her stepfather sexually. One day, when she tired of her stepfather's abuse and revealed about his heartless stepfather, this incident changed her whole life as her mother considered liar and preferred to send her daughter to an orphanage instead of leaving her husband. Whereas another character, Faraday, who herself struggling with traumas, is a humble young officer who works in an orphanage down to earth. She aims to help the girls and resolve their issues who lives in an orphanage. She tries to motivate them and give them courage. She considers these girls who are sent here by their parents as flowers in her garden. This story catches the attention of viewers with the thoughts that will Ilil get rid of trauma and start her new life? Will Faraday succeed in dealing her life issues and would be able to manage and help girls in an orphanage to gain her self-confidence once again? Number 7. Love 101. The series Love 101 is an interesting play. In the center of group of young teenagers, students Sinan, Karim, Osman and Ada will belong to the same high school. They are all mischief makers. The lives of these 4 teenagers intersect in a debate contest at their school. The story revolves around all the efforts they are doing to make their school teacher Burcu fall in love, so probably she will not leave their school and stay with them. This series popped up many questions for the audience like, will teacher Burcu finally fall in love with teacher Kemal? Will teacher Burcu decide not to leave school? will the teenager overcome their issues? Number 6. A Miracle. The series A Miracle is a marvelous and motivating story of a young man who is suffering from Savant syndrome. His childhood is really tough, where he faces a lot of struggles and difficulties throughout being a special child. He did not have any friend in school or even in neighbors. Everyone seems bullying him. His elder brother used to be sincere with him and take care of him, but unfortunately he died. After then, Ali was blamed for it and his family left him alone. He has been raised in an orphanage where he seeks how to face cruel world. In spite of having Savant syndrome, Ali goes to medical school and graduates as the brilliant student. Ali wants to have training at the hospital so that he can enter in professional life, but no one is accepting him in their hospital due to his special condition. But one doctor gives him an opportunity where he proved himself the best. Would he be able to keep his position best as a doctor and get acceptance from society? The drama's idea is actually taken from Korean drama named Good Doctor. Audience seems really enjoying the journey of his life, where very unusual events occur. Number 5. Sunshine Girls. Sunshine Girls explain the difficulties and challenges of being a parent. The story revolves around a lady who is 35 years old and works in the school as a literature teacher. Tracing many years back, her husband left her without any reason. She's been living a happy life with her 3 daughters. All of 3 daughters have different nature and personality. Gunis meets a famous successful businessman named Haluk. They both fall in love and finally Haluk proposes her. He wants Gunis and her daughters to move in Istanbul with him. When the young girl came to know about their more marriages, all of 3 daughters show different reactions, where Nazli's totally opposes. Selin wants to have luxury lifestyle and Piri only wants her mother happy, so she gets angry with her mom. The story becomes more interesting when Nazli seems to planning all possible things in order to ruin relationship of her mother with Haluk. Finally, they all move to Istanbul with Haluk, where many unexpected events happen. Number 4. Heartbreak. This series is such an interesting plot with full of suspense. The story starts with a stubborn girl named Eylül, who seems to be bullying in her school due to her aggressive personality. She is always in troubles. Since her mother's death, she has been living with her father and stepmother, who totally ignore her. She's unable to find the charm of family in her house. One day, Eylül's fathers get her out of house because she got expelled from the school. Now she starts living a life with her grandmother, who is in a small town. She finds motherhood in her grandmother. She changes to the fullest when her school teacher Ali comes in her life, where Ali particularly considers her. Ali's personality in the drama is really epic, who is an extraordinary person. He seems Prince Charming for every girl at school. After many years, they both meet again as a surgeon, working side by side. The story becomes more exciting when they started to like each other secretly. Number 3. Love Storm. It's such a curious and interesting love story where a young beautiful girl named Firoze is studying in an architecture university falls in love with Ayaz, her mate. They're attracted to each other for the very first time because of having the same issues and struggles in life. They both belong to a poor family while their families depend on them. They intend to get married after their graduation, but unfortunately, an unexpected incident happens which separates them in different ways. After 2 years, they interact again. Audience seems highly excited about the next move of the series. Do their love story get distinction? Do they succeed in their careers? Number 2. Love for Rent. Love for Rent is a strange love story, as the title of series itself says. The story actually starts with a deal but then turns into unconditional love. The story revolves around a dutiful and needy girl, Daphne, who is really loyal, and Omar, who is powerful and handsome businessman. In order to fulfill a very urgent need, Daphne agreed with Omar's auntie on a very strange deal of making Omar fall in love and then leave him. She starts working as her secretary, both now fell in love with each other. The audience seem exciting to know what will happen when the truth is revealed to Uma. Number 1. Endless Love. Endless Love, Kara Sevda, is inspiring, romantic and stunning love story of two young people who live in a separate world close to each other. The thought-provoking and romantic series of the plot indeed becomes the center of attraction for the audience. This plot actually narrates that destiny works to fulfill its incomplete matters. Someone who is far away right at the moment could be existing here in the next moment. The story further shows that love leaves a deep wound in someone's life, and that if that deep wound is not dealt, it perhaps turns into endless love. This outstanding love story has become extremely successful and got many international awards as well. So that's all for today's video. I hope you all like this, and we'll be back soon with a new video. Till then, keep supporting and take care.